No, it's not. The easiest part.
Oh, shit. I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, you already hear that voice. You got the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle on, bro. That's a... Whoo, that brought so many families together in Inglewood.
Yeah.
It's another week. They said our freestyles was whack last week, so I hope you came ready.
I told you, nigga, I never ever know.
They called you Kendrick Jamar, if you want to.
Oh, I'm so offended.
I thought that was fire a little bit. I was like, yeah, it is ADHD. All right, look. So we got to do this rapping and we going to talk shit. Look, call me Rollie Boy. Or you can call me El Honcho. I'm in Del Taco. I'm probably eating nachos. I probably got El Chapo on the hip. I saw him leaving Popeyes. I'm like, hit your flip phone. I'm home. I'm gone. Jamar Neighbors. I'm in the hood. Got a girl. She tailored to my style. My girl. My little baby. Don't really got it too much. I'm crazy. I'm lazy with the flow. I'm crazy with the flow. I'm in the back seat, getting head on the low. The windows tinted. The crib is rented. Oh yeah, I'm going off, Evan. I'm shocking everybody. Oh, let me stop. Let me show the work at Toe Tap. Bro, I was about to get in my bag a little bit. I was about to get in my bag, bro. This is the type of beat that you can like get married to. But look, this? Yeah, I married my girl to rap. Yeah, to rap. It's on Jamar Neighbors real quick, bro. Show the work. Oh, it's my turn? Yeah, it's on you, bro.
Man, I always forget we gotta rap. Bro,
you say that how you forget when I'm rapping?
Yo.
Yeah.
What did I write?
You okay? Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wrote those, yeah.
We back in the trap. So I gotta watch those around me, in back of me, in front of me, inside me, cause you your best and worst critic. Gotta watch those who swear they ill with it. They'll kill with it. But when it's time for beef, they at veggie grill with it.
Oh, you put some time in these, boy. I thought I'll give it
this is kind of awkward. You know why?
Why?
Because I got the southpaw on my right, and it ain't Jake Gyllenhaal, y'all. It's Bazille, y'all. And I'm on the left, but I'm still here, y'all. I'm toe tapping in my phone posits. Making deposits. Putting new clothes in my closets. Buying Ethereum so I can start slinging my NFTs. So if you're like art, just hit me up.
Did you just cut it off, Evan?
Yeah, I have to plug my art.
Bro, did he just plug?
I have to plug my NFTs. Got some hot shit coming out.
Yeah. Bro, I respect that. Oh, bro.
What?
So the shirt that you wore and you designed, you was making a statement. Not a lot of black men don't make. They make like great statements like that. It was like, fuck Britney, free Terrence Crawford.
Right.
He posted on his social media, Jamar Neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who saw that?
Terrence
Crawford. And guess what he said? 3 laughing emojis. And you know, we show a sign of respect over here. Yeah. Jamar goes, love you, bud. He know what he did? Like that. So let's clap it up for
Hey, man. Thank you, T-Bud, man.
Appreciate you, Terrence Crawford. We love to have you on the podcast.
Yeah, man. So come on out, man, and tell your side of the story.
Your side. That's all we want. Your side of the story.
You know?
Because, again, we already know where you at.
Yeah, you know, man. See, he conscious of us now, man.
He in Top Rank Penitentiary. And welcome back. This is another episode of Cutting Weight with Malik B. We got my man, House of Waffles.
House of Waffles.
Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles.
Read, Malik.
You on the angle, bro. It's your chest, bro. But hell yeah. My man repping the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
This is actually primetime chicken. You know,
this is Chris Colbert.
Yo, shout out to Chris Colbert. We like to shout him out on this podcast a lot.
No, we don't, but okay. As long as you want, you can shout your boy out. Behind our camera, we got our main man, my guy, Evan.
What's up, boy?
What up, Ev?
What's up, Ev? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How are you guys?
Bro, long weekend. When I saw Terrence Crawford paying attention to Jamar,
that's a huge
deal.
Hey, man, but I would like to thank you because you the one that said, yo, turn that into a T-shirt.
Bro, yeah.
So you did that. Yeah. I did that. Terrence Crawford did that. And here we are, Cutting Weight Podcast.
We were, listen, this is how dope we was going to do for the fans. We was going to auction that shirt off. It was so fire. But then once he commented and laughed, I was like, hell no, that got to go until like, you got to hang that up.
Yeah,
that's
put that
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, put that right here. That's the cutting way.
That's the cutting way to Hall of Fame.
Hey, you know what we should do? We should actually let people bid on it.
Oh, on the shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
And then we don't sell it to the end of the month.
Wait.
For like we leave it out there for a month, and every that should probably be worth like $1,000. Think about it.
Hey, you don't know. I heard it's rich people watch the podcast. So again, yeah.
Shout out to rich people doing what the fuck they do.
Yeah. Oh, a fan ran up to me, right? I see what kind
Like
of
ran up on you, like,
nah,
hey, nigga.
hell no. We don't have that kind of demographic. Bro,
Hey, nigga.
can you imagine if one of the weight cutters of babies just run up on me? Hey, bro, I heard you talking shit on the podcast. I want to see if it's really about you. I'm like, wait, bro. Hey, what?
I'm like, Malik said that.
Hey, wait.
I'm like, he the silver glove champion.
Hey, you don't blame it on me. Hey, what are some
I'm just
tips?
a comic.
What are some tips we can like give the weight cutters and babies like survival tactic skills? Like this is how you survive a fight. What would you tell them? Because a lot of guys talk shit online.
You talking about like without weapons?
Yeah, without what? Oh shit. Well, I mean they are included. It's like batteries.
Use weapons.
Use what?
Done and done. Next.
That's it. Just weapons. I mean, so a guy got a goddamn crossbow arrow, and they're like, "Oh, okay, I want this work."
You ever see people taking self-defense classes after something crazy happened to them?
Like Enough. And
Yeah.
Okay.
Did she win that fight when she met that dude again?
Yeah, but it was so
Of course,
fake.
it's a movie.
Yeah,
But she got hit like some. He hit her with some haymakers. And
That's the thing. You ever watch these movies and people get hit so hard? Like people get their faces smashed into counters and then they get up and keep fighting. And I'm thinking, you take one of those, you're
It's a
fucking
wrap.
done.
It's a wrap. Yes,
Someone
exactly.
bashes your head against the wall, you're done.
Perfect example. John Wick. He's fighting.
Oh, my God.
Come on, bro. He's fighting all that and then shooting, killing people for what, 3 hours?
Yeah.
And then he's hobbling to the hospital, and he never goes in.
Lot of murder going on.
It's a lot of murder in that movies. But again, to your point, what were you saying?
No. Okay, so did you say that somebody wants to know how to protect themselves and shit like that? I mean, this is what I suggest, and this is what I truly suggest. How often do you run that backyard shit?
Oh, every day.
Every day?
Yeah, I'm training, yeah.
So,
except the weekends.
So yeah, man, you go to Malik's self-defense class that he runs over there, off of what is that, El Centro or something?
No, it's
Trap Academy.
It's not. Y'all better stop playing this gym that I built. We got
Gold. It's the trap gold.
Bro, we got an uppercut bag now. What hood alley you know has an uppercut bag?
I be seeing that shit and I be wanting to go over there, but I be like, hell no. You probably fuck up your ankle on them damn cracked ass concrete.
No, we don't. No, but we got shade now.
Y'all got a ring?
We got bro, we building. So,
No.
you know, listen.
He said we building. Red flag.
We linking and building.
Red flag.
Continue. Go ahead.
Listen,
Yeah, anytime someone goes, yo, soon it'll be amazing.
the ring it's a halfway ring. It's a ring with no ropes. Hey, look, so we have
It's called
shade.
the driveway. You got a cement ring, no ropes. It's great.
He said the ring is the back of somebody Camaro and shit. It's like
We boxing somebody's roof.
bro, go ahead.
So we built this shade. So what we have is like this. We went out and bought shade. So we have like 3 like big ass blankets. Think of like blankets over us while we work out. And that's so significant.
Like a tarp?
It's hot. Yeah, like a tarp.
Okay. So that's like if somebody who's like fighting like outside or whatever. And
Yeah,
like
we
one of those.
fight
One of
outside.
those
Yeah.
Bro, you know what they need to normalize is rooftop boxing. I mean, like boxing matches on like rooftops and shit.
And the loser got to jump.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Are you talking about like when they have like tennis courts on the top and things like that?
like-
Basketball
Wait.
courts?
What are you talking about? On the top
Some
of a
like
building?
some apartment buildings
Yeah,
and
like
stuff have
rooftop.
like rooftop.
You know, they got
basketball
rooftop
courts
comedy,
and-
whatever, like
yeah,
rooftop
yeah.
boxing.
I like that.
Whatever. That'd be
kinda-
tight. Yeah,
Ooh.
baby, all these new ideas, man. I come with them every week.
Bro, that's fire.
If you made it like a club too, like
A
where people are
rooftop
hanging
boxing
out
club.
drinking, and then there's a fight in the middle.
oh, bro, that'd be hard.
So it's like a thing to go to at night.
Yo,
But
Mal,
I
you
think
on?
they have, hell yeah. I think they have rooftop like boxing classes though.
No, we talking about like
fights.
like this where your fight gonna be.
Like professional fights or like
Yeah,
amateur
yeah.
fights?
It don't matter.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just asking. But where are all the people going to be?
around it.
Yeah, but I'm thinking
Bartender, there's a DJ.
This is a vibe. Hell yeah, okay. And we
Feature
have
fights.
Feature fights. And then we have like half comedy, half fights.
Warm it up. Okay. I mean, that's a little weird.
Wait, no, you don't want. Listen, you so done with comedy, bro. What's going? Every time I mention comedy, he goes, "Nah, we can leave that out." What the hell, bro? Only time Jamar is a comedian when a boxer come on here and interview us, and he was like, "Bro, you don't know what you talk about." Well, I'm a comic. You resort back to what you know. Well, listen, I do stand up. I like this idea. I like that. Okay, so we'll have like rooftop boxing. And will we have women boxing as well?
Sure. I mean, hey, ain't nothing I love more than two women fighting and one titty popping out.
They have a bra though.
Yeah.
But at rooftop, you don't need a bra.
No.
Oh,
they fighting a little. We don't really got like uniforms and stuff. Like they fight with whatever they come in with.
Oh, so this is like regular street fighting, but like, bro, this is like an event. Oh, I didn't know. I'm thinking, can the crowd fight? Like,
if they want to, if they be like, man, let me get in there.
And we allow?
He can go in there.
Shit. Okay. Would you jump in there?
Yeah, sure, man. Hey, listen, I'm a comic.
Respect to him. I like that. Okay.
Listen, man, I dog fight. All right, that's my thing.
Dog fight. Bro, we love him because he raw. Okay, I love that.
Worst case scenario, you're like, and you're fighting a comic. You're like, I got this.
Doesn't
And that guy walks in, you're like, oh.
Did you ever see Jamar's comedy fight?
No.
Oh my God.
That's what it was. Goddamn it, a comedy fight.
Yo, his combination. Listen, Jamar is, and this is anyone who's like brand new to boxing. Like I trained Evan for like a couple of months, and I'm pretty sure if we had boxing gloves with a spar, he'd have reverted back to what he naturally knows.
What do you? Yeah, where do you actually train in? Anything?
Nothing. No. No.
Okay.
He just I just wanted to get back in shape, and he's like, "Yo, well, let's do boxing stuff." And I was like, "Cool." And I started doing it. That's the limit of my experience.
And by the way, he think about Evan.
That nigga Evan looks strong though, man.
Bro,
like,
Evan is strong, and he gets mad when he gets frustrated and he don't know the punches. I'm like, okay, bro, that's that. I was like, okay, that's that anger. That's how I know he's born to knock people out.
Yeah.
So go back to you. He had like a professional fight for comedians.
Oh,
like it was all sanctioned and everything.
So
they had a referee
comedians fighting each other.
It was at Tengu's boxing gym.
Tengu's, and that's that's what Floyd been. Justin Bieber been there. They trained there. Like real professional fighters trained there. He had a fight there, and judges was around the ring. You didn't need judges. And the guy, he was gonna go easy on the guy, but the guy said something to him during the weigh-ins.
And he was a comedian as well.
yes.
Or just kind of like
everybody calls
just a
themselves
random guy. Yeah, like, there's no qualifications.
Everyone calls himself a cop.
Listen, bro, this like I get like when it's something like that, like oh, my life is on the line. I don't care if it's an amateur fight. My life is on the line to me. And,
you had on headgear.
Yeah, but it's not. And mouth, like that shit is not sparring to me. Like in sparring, I'm willing to learn and be technical and shit.
Yeah.
So this nigga, we was at the weigh-in.
By the way, he's fighting a guy to vision the guy. You ever seen the Cleveland show?
Oh yeah.
You know the main character, Cleveland, the black guy he had a body like that. Okay, so that's what Jamar.
He had a body like an aqua bag.
So no body.
That's funny. Yeah, uppercut. You hit uppercuts with an aqua bag.
This nigga. So he said, "I'm cool. I'm taking it. I'm like whatever."
Chilling.
He goes, we had to weigh in and shit like that or whatever, and then he posted the weigh in on his page. And I'm smiling. I'm like, and then I went to his page, and then he put since I was smiling and shit, he goes, "It's all fun and games till somebody get punched in the face." Ooh. And then I said, and my whole shit changed. I was at the like, nigga, what?
Not even a good line.
That's
like what your mom would say.
So everyone used that. Yeah.
Like,
my man. When I tell you, like, my sister was staying with me at the time. I said, Joel. I said, man. I said, man, I swear to God, I think I'm gonna just go in there and I think I'm gonna just kill him. And I said, I'm gonna try my hardest to kill him, like for sure. And then she was up to like Jamar, and I was up to like, I don't give a fuck. And I was up to like, he gonna try to do that shit to me.
Yeah.
And I said, all right. But what was you getting at?
Well, hold on now. Let's just dive back. Let's break down your story.
I want to stop this because that is why, to me, even though you're vastly superior in your boxing skills, I would far more fight you in a street fight than him, because you would just probably land a punch and then leave me alone.
Yeah.
He would kill me. And like he has that ability.
Yeah.
And he has that like he also has the vibe like I could punch him with everything I have and nothing would happen to him. Like he has that energy that like I would fight you any day of the week and get fucked up because you'd fuck me up. But I also know you'd like hit me twice and then be like, you got enough? Where I know if I tweaked him wrong, it'd be over. Like I'd be like, call the ambulance.
I get mad. Like I get
because he's
all nice. He's all nice, but like he has that switch. He has that switch.
He doesn't know how to channel his rage.
So I was actually thinking about this earlier. So I'm like,
the fight?
No, kind of, but not really. So why do people get mad when Deontay Wilder says, "Nah, man, I kind of want to catch a body in the ring"? You know what I'm saying? Like when he says, "I want to kill somebody in the ring."
No one's getting. I don't think.
No, people were getting mad. People were like, "No, you can't say that." It was like Deontay, you why like no, this boxing isn't. I'm like, no, nigga. Like if I'm a fighter, I'm over here like. I'm nowhere near George Foreman, but I would like to think like, yo, like I'm going to try to kill you
in the ring.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Like in a, that's what I'm going to try to do.
You know,
but why is that unethical if boxing is such a barbaric thing?
Yeah. Because people actually died in the ring.
So what?
Yeah,
I think I can attest for someone who's not a boxer. I think because people are confused whether boxing is a sport or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Classified
because
as
if we think sport, right? Mm-hmm. And if Kevin Durant said, "I'm going to literally kill him," you'd be like, "Chill out, dude. You're playing basketball, right?" But I think because boxing's somewhere in between a sport and something else,
barbaric.
That, like we want them to be crazy, but then we also want them to act like sportsmen. So it's like a weird mixture.
Yeah,
of like, we don't know how to feel about it.
But okay,
Mal, you go into a fight. You go into a fight. Your professional fights or whatever. You ain't never been like. Well, like what are you thinking about? Like when you go in there, because you definitely want to knock the guy out.
Yeah, but every fighter had butterflies. I stopped having butterflies when I went to Floyd's, and once the butterflies were gone, that's when it started getting scary for me.
Why?
Because that's when it's like, oh, you for real. Like I don't know, like when you have butterflies, like when you have comedy, like when you're on stage. Right, you're doing stand up. Every new comic has like butterflies and man, the excitement. I'm so anxious. But then when you stop having it, that becomes it's a job. Like I'm already about to kill this guy. I already know. I wouldn't say kill it, but beat him.
See?
But you're not having having fun. You're not having fun. But when you see the ring, listen. Let's just take it back to what people don't see. Like the fans don't see. Let's just bring it to a boxer's perspective. You get there. You make the way in. You eat, you replenish, right? The next day you drive to the arena. You see the main event card. You're not in the main event, right? You're on there, you're getting your hands wrapped. The other team's corner, they see you get wrapped in your hands. You listen to the music. Your shirt is off, but they got the room that's hot. And you go on, you like playing it, like, oh, it's about to happen. You hear the fans clapping and like, woo, going crazy. And you see another guy, like, having like an Evan face, has like everything is all structured. And he come back, his eye got a knot. Bloody nose, stitches and all that. And you see him get stitched, I'll be like, oh shit, I'm next. Okay. Now you're nervous. That's when the butterflies kick in. Right. But if you see that and none of your butterflies don't get me, like, oh shit, this is a job. He got in there, he's getting paid. You get your little check, you get on out. But let's say, what you confused? What are you confused about?
No, I'm not confused. I'm just like, no, I mean, but you're telling us about your experience and how your whole shit.
But again, like every boxer can witness. They get on here and tell their story about like what was the most nervous you've been. Some people like for the belts. Some people I was fighting for a knockout artist. But once the butterflies go away, that's when you like, okay, this is is either you're so locked in you don't care, or you still have a chance to be human. Because again, if Evan get in here and throw like some gloves on, I was like spar Jamar. You got to spar Jamar next week. He'll train, and the day of he'll get butterflies. If not, he's a psycho killer.
I'd be so scared. Let me just tell you that.
Yeah, you'd be
fucking terrified.
You'd be like, oh, and that ring walk is a different animal. When you walk down there and you get in there and you underneath those lights.
I'm thinking this.
Go ahead.
I'm like, man, I am going to have a fight right now. Like I'm going to have a fight. And if I'm thinking like, and I'm like, and just watching boxing all throughout history and shit like that, like, it's like, man, how do I know that he not trying to kill me?
Because listen, you don't.
What you think Gennady Golovkin trying to do to people?
He's not trying to kill you.
That ain't what he said.
I'm trying to take your head off,
nigga. That's killing me,
man. Is it?
And why wish we had Vanez here today?
Yeah,
to attest to all of this.
Do
you think Triple G was trying to kill you, or do you think he was trying to take your head off? Like
Vanez, he'll be in here, on here next week. But again, what?
But also, Mount.
Listen, when the butterflies go away, it's a wrap. That's why I say people, you should get out. Or I think so.
Also, this
because you're numb to the pain. You're numb.
Do you think it's like everyone needs a different motivation? So some guys, like maybe Floyd, can be a little bit more like money, sportsmanship. Like he's a little bit more like he's not trying to kill anyone, right? He's just trying to win points and all that.
Because he's more controlled in his
as opposed to Tyson, who literally talked about eating people's babies and shit. Like way crazier, right? He needed that mentality of like I'm gonna kill someone.
So selling fights,
like whatever gets you there.
So do you think selling fights scare fans? Because again, if Deontay Wilder's like, I want to go in there and catch a body, I want to kill someone, and the fans like, whoa, it's just a fight. So you think press conferences scare fans?
I think they like it.
I love it.
It's like blood sport shit, you know.
I don't think that's Deontay Wilder or Tyson trying to sell the fight. I think that's really them, and they can be at the like, oh, I'm a comic. Oh, I'm selling the fight.
Yeah, a lot of people sell the fight like that.
No, but what I'm saying, but really, they're like, nah, man, I really want to kill somebody in the ring.
Yeah, and those are okay. So you know that. Now you have to. Okay, you hear someone say, "I'm gonna kill you tomorrow night." You got to go out there and make sure you don't die.
No. I'm more so like, oh, you're gonna kill me, then I'm gonna kill you first.
Exactly, and that's why we have a great fight. But what if a guy go out there?
You see the craziness in my eyes.
I see that. You try to figure out.
I'm getting nervous.
I thought you see that exactly. The butterflies. Hey, look. So.
But to be truthful, it's like okay. So even in that little shit that I did or whatever, it's like the reason.
That poor boy.
Yeah. But the reason I did that, and to be I mean, you're the man with the experience and shit like that. It's like you're absolutely right, because I got so paranoid. Like the fight was going on, I got so fucking paranoid that it was starting to overtake me. So I was like, that's it. Go kill him, man, because you're getting too fucking nervous. And I was like, all right. And I just like, I was like,
now if you was in there with a real boxer and you made those mistakes, you would have got hurt.
I don't give a fuck. I'm like, I got hurt trying to fucking, because I don't look, especially this.
Okay.
Like, okay, that guy was unseasoned or whatever, like for sure. Yeah. Now it's gonna really fucking fuck with me if there's a very patient guy in there who knows what the fuck he's doing. That's gonna fucking. I'm just probably gonna do the same thing. And am I gonna get fucked up? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm a young.
But that's why you have seasoned fighters and you have amateur fighters.
Yeah.
You going there reckless. And
it's not reckless. It's still it's still kind of calculated.
Kinda, but your rage. You basically said, "Oh, I'm about to go and try to kill him because I'm getting too nervous." Then you make a mistake, and then a seasoned fighter was like, "Oh, okay, cool." You don't think he know the fighter that you're fighting? You don't think he can tell that you switched the temperament? Or you changed something, the rhythm of the fight
against people my status, like my level and shit like that. Like, do I really gotta worry about that?
So let's say you were about to fight a guy who knows what they're doing. Let's say like Evan. Evan had like professional fights, everything, and Evan goes on you follow Evan and he posts, "Oh, Jamar, I think it's funny." Okay, you know it's about to be a wrap. That gap, and you get upset, right? You're like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill him." And you think Evan doesn't know what he's doing, so you go in there like, all I think about is what he said. And you make a mistake and then Evan got you.
First of all, if a nigga talk about my gap, they really getting killed. Cause like I take like
that's the secret.
Cause that's the real one.
That's the one. I saw when I said that. I saw a little twitch in his eye. I was like,
that was a good line, by the way. That would have been really good in the press conference.
Cause now they fucking with my identity. now they fucking with who I am.
Everything's off limits. You can talk about like my face, but
my mama. Fuck.
Talk about that gap.
Hey.
That's the Conor McGregor thing, right? Okay. He fucks with people's heads so much that they go in there emotional, and then he calculatingly kills them, right? He takes them out. Like that was his whole game for most of the time. It's like he'd get people so worked up. They'd never been talked to like that. So when they walk in the ring, they're like, "I'm gonna kill him," and then he would take them out.
You got to be composed in this fighting. Did you know back then in the 60s and the 70s, Jack Johnson, a heavyweight champion, it was no rounds. You fight till like the other guys quit. So he would beat up these white guys.
Kind of love that idea, by the way.
And they killed him because he was having sex with white women back then.
They didn't kill him, did they?
Well, I mean, he died.
That's not. He didn't die from having sex with white women. You think so? Can you have sex with that many white women that where you're like, oh.
I like how he thought that was why they died. That was why they killed him. Like he killed himself from having so much sex.
My heart.
Too much white women.
Get off my face, Kimberly.
It's too late, Sabrina. It's too late. I gotta fight tomorrow.
I'm having heart palpitations.
Hey, yo, you see? That should be a guy. That's a great movie. That's a great movie. Yo, I came with that idea. I want to copyright that. Nah, but back then, that's when it was gladiator. Like, fight to the death. It was like, you get in there with someone like Jack Johnson, and mind you, these guys had jobs. Like, he worked on a train track. You go in there with like a regular guy, and they fight rounds 3 minutes till someone quits. And that's like today, it wouldn't be. Then they was like, we got to stop. Then they made 15 rounds. 15 rounds is you go 15 rounds now, it'd be insane. They was like, no, we got to cut it down to
3
12.
and I'm done.
And then Ray Boom Boom Mancini killed old boy, and then they put it down to 12.
Put it down to 12.
Yeah.
Oh, I love how you said old boy.
Right.
I'm gonna think of his name, but I know you're talking.
But
about
I do
Great
like
Fighter.
the idea of no rounds. That's kind of a cool, interesting idea
you'd have
where it's
loved-
like it's a real fight, right? It's a real fight. There's no breaks. So it's like the idea
He's
of it,
kind
like,
of a
having to
savage.
figure-
Evan. I want to see blood.
No. I just mean the idea of like, there's no more calculation of like, I'm going to save myself for the first 3 rounds. It's
Okay, I
like you
got you.
literally are just in a fight. So you have to like figure out a way to survive long enough to get that guy tired, or you're going to get tired first, or like, because in a real street fight, there's no rounds.
No.
So it simulates an actual fight.
But in a street fight, you can like, okay, I'm gonna run home until.
That's true. You can just say, hey man, here, I'll buy you a drink.
Exactly.
Maybe that's an option in the fight. You can buy them a drink.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So, but Tyson used
with
to
the gloves
say,
on.
Tyson used to say, "Is that water right there? Those those bottles."
Yeah. You want more water though? You can't drink those. But
I can't?
No, but I'll get you more drinks.
Oh, okay. Why I can't drink those?
It's like an ad thing.
An ad thing?
That's my guy Brand right there.
Oh, let's just advertise him.
He said, "No, thanks, Ed.
Well, what about people like what about people like when Tyson would be like, man, I would get so nervous that I would just have to hurry up and knock the guy out.
That's true.
Like, isn't that like kind of like the same? Like, I mean,
But
different mindsets going in. Though.
Nervousness is not a bad thing. You're supposed to be nervous. I think that's where I should make my point better. When you're not nervous, like I said, you're numb. That's when it's like, yo, okay, what are you doing? You do something when you're numb to something. It's like, and it's something you love. Why, don't you think that'll trip you out a little bit?
And when you're not nervous, and then
you're not nervous. Like, let's say you're a musician, and this is a big concert, and you've been doing this for 8 years, and in this concert, you're like, man, I don't care about it. I'm not nervous. It's a big crowd. Don't you think something is wrong? Is that a legitimate question?
No, it is a legitimate question.
Nervousness is not bad. You're supposed to be nervous. You're supposed to have butterflies in your stomach.
Sometimes.
I'm basically saying when it's numb and they start talking like that, maybe they really want to kill you.
Sometimes I go up, I don't be nervous.
Yeah, but yeah.
But like not all the
You're
but sometimes I still
comfortable.
do. Sometimes I still do though. Sometimes.
Okay. When have you been numb on stage? Like, all right.
Oh, and like if I'm doing like the old R or some shit like that.
You're numb to it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Is it when you're working out new material, maybe a little nervous just because you're like, it might not go well?
No. It's different. Maybe it's fucking different.
Well,
What about celebrities in the crowd?
I don't care.
No, okay, but we're not talking about someone going in there and taking your head off on the other side.
Oh,
Right.
that's a
This is
whole
true.
So now
different
look
thing.
at that.
true.
Now look at that in
While George Foreman is watching.
George Foreman. Yeah, right there. You got like Tyson Fury and Lennox Lewis.
It's like, oh fuck, I'm about to fight in front of my hero. Was that you ever fight in front of like some big dogs?
Yeah, Floyd saw me spar.
Oh, was you nervous the first time you had to spar in front of him?
Yes.
Why?
And I was you know what? I was nervous when I had to spar him.
I know you were, but were you nervous like when you had to?
Yes.
Before
it's different energy because it's the doghouse. Speaking of no rules, doghouse means no rules.
What's this mean? Like dirty fight and all kind of shit?
Man, no, listen, you have a referee. You know, you should, like most gyms don't have a referee in sparring because you respect. It's like sparring has like a certain etiquette. You have to make sure you follow. Mm-hmm. Floyd's, please. Everyone is talented. Everyone is in there, and we're all trying to be the next great thing to impress Floyd. That's Mayweather Promotions or Al Heyman or whoever you with. You're trying to make sure I'm that dog. So they'll go out there and talk.
Is it kind of rigged too? Like, would the ref not really actually pull Floyd off? Is it kind of like
Floyd will ref?
That's what I mean, though. Is it like if you, let's say you're boxing Floyd, right?
Yeah.
And then there's a ref. And Floyd does some dirty shit. He's not doing anything to Floyd, right?
Floyd taught me
the ref's for you.
Yeah, the ref is for Floyd. Because all right, so Floyd would do he's dirty all the time, and I love him for that. He'll punch in your nuts. He taught me this trick. So I was southpaw, and I slipped his punch. So my head, and he's shorter. So when I slip his punch, my head is he has my neck, right? So because I ducked one of his straight rights, and he has my neck. He takes his glove. So now he has me in a headlock, and the thumb of the glove, he reaches over the headgear with that thumb and rubbed my eye real fast to try to get my eye real red and watery, and he was like, I was like, bro, he rubbing my eye. He was like, shut up, bitch. And then he
called you a bitch.
Yeah, I was like, okay, you can't complain to
Did you ever curse back to him?
Hell yeah, you gotta, bro.
What's some shit you ever said to him?
Floyd?
Yeah.
I call we say bitch, pussy.
Please stop it, sir.
Nah. Because he say.
Thank you for the opportunity.
I remember we rolled out. He was like, "Yo, you fight good for a pussy." I was like, "Well, shit, you do too, pussy." And then we that's him just showing respect to the young, Yeah.
You remember that time Marcos Maidana bit him in the glove, and then he was like,
Somebody messaged me for the podcast. Like, you remember that time Floyd bit his? I was like, ah! We was talking about grunts last time. He was like, remember Floyd scream?
That Kenny Bates like, what happened, Floyd? What happened?
He bit my hand.
I don't see nothing.
Yeah, and that's what Kenny Bates like. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Marcos Maidana, you messing up your money.
Hey, nigga, let me ask you this, bro.
Go ahead.
Okay. What boxers got a nickname that don't match what they do?
Ooh, that's a great
question. Correct answer is Robert the Ghost Guerrero.
Okay, we had the answer ready.
Everybody hit your ass. Everybody saw you.
That's true, Evan. That's goddamn true, Evan. To the casual fans, Robert Guerrero was the guy. I was helping Floyd get ready for that.
Oh, that you and Arrow.
Yeah, me and Arrow. And
he was like, what are you talking about? I can see you.
Yeah. Robert Guerrero nicknamed himself a southpaw, tall, lanky Mexican. Nicknamed himself Robert the Ghost Guerrero. And he didn't have any footwork. He didn't have anything. He was just tall and coming forward, and he used his reach very well, by the way. And everyone...
You ever spar him?
Nah, I never sparred.
Okay.
Okay, I got a question for you. Which dad in boxing need to shut the fuck up? Like, which dad in boxing that trained their sons need to shut the fuck up? The correct answer is Robert the Ghost Guerrero.
Bill Haney. Oh, okay.
Wait, Bill Haney?
Huh? Hey, man, let me ask you this question.
Wait, hold on, bro.
Hold on now.
Bro, wait.
Who's swifter, Danny Swift Garcia or Jared Swift Hurd?
Yo, these
niggas, they both slow.
I was just about to say, yeah, you know when you slow when you got to nickname yourself something fast. I believe in it. Trust me, yo. When when Michael Buffer intro your name, you're like, okay, maybe I am Swift this time. Yo.
Well, Ryan Garcia is kind of the Flash a little bit. Hey, that nigga slowing down a little bit, my nigga, because he getting too big.
Oh, I thought you were talking about those weak ass tattoos. Weak tattoos make you slow down. Your attributes go down like 7. You'll speak when it's like some awful stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, God, you taking away your natural ability.
He said you got him done on Venice Beach. Spontaneously.
Googled cool tattoos.
You said he came there with the. I Googled these images right here.
These are cute.
What's another boxer's nickname?
Ryan Garcia is a legend, by the way. I respect anybody who get in that boxing ring and show their skills, man. I mean that.
Damn. Pretty boy Floyd did not match Floyd Mayweather.
What you mean?
He wasn't pretty. It just rhymed. Pretty boy Floyd.
Oh, yeah. He had straight. He had good teeth.
Yeah, he had waves though.
You know. Yeah,
but he looked like every guy from Detroit that came out the cocaine era.
When did he change to money?
The crack.
He said that nigga like he was on Snowfall. Like
I could have swore he was in Man Boy Crew. You said when did he change his name to Money?
Yeah.
After he beat Ricky Hatton and he did the WWE appearance.
Oh,
and it was like, oh, Floyd Money Mayweather. Yeah. Like, that's a great nickname.
Perfect, because he is known for the money, so it's like perfect.
I wanted.
It has nothing to do with the skills,
Nothing.
so it's just like
Money.
the paychecks. Yeah.
I remember I nicknamed myself Malik Bills.
Did you have a name, or was that the only name?
That was the only name I thought of.
Malik Bills.
Malik Bills.
Malik Bills.
Although
Bazille.
I do like that name because instead of it being a middle name, right? Because it's always like blank, like name, nickname, last name.
Yeah.
You changed your last name
to Bills.
I like that.
Yeah.
Billz.
Yeah, with the Z. Exactly.
I mean, of course.
Because you a nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fly, bro.
Yeah, Bills, bro. What would have been your nickname, Jamar, if you had one?
My real name.
But you had to have
I did want one.
Okay.
I kept switching them. Okay.
All right, give us the top 3 because I know you had like 7.
Okay. I wanted to be named the Roach. You know?
I like that.
Why do you like that?
Well, because it's kind of self-deprecating in a cool way. It's kind of like saying, I would take it as like, you can't kill me. I keep crawling out of the sewer and I'm coming at you. So it's kind of self-deprecating. It's not saying I'm the best of, but it's saying that like, I'll just keep coming.
Nah, but okay.
I'll survive an atomic explosion.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I was thinking.
Nah, but every time you see a roach, you see him dead on his back.
See, that's a good line. That's a
good.
That'd
have killed you at a press conference.
That's a good press conference.
I'm here for you.
That's a good press conference line.
I'm like, hey, Roach, you remember this?
I'm like, man.
They're coming in like the press conference from Offspray. Oh my God. Hey, Jamar.
Now it's personal. Like, don't nobody talk about the Roach.
Your press conferences have been lit, bro.
Comes in a Roach costume, like waddling.
Yeah, the Roach Hey, guess what's about to get stepped on?
He's about to get smashed. Like, hey, but I would have ran with it. I would have wanted to run with it.
Okay. The closest you gonna get to this building is the apartment. Projects, you Roach. I don't know. I don't know the projects.
I go to squash him like a bug. Like, shut up.
Hey, bro, you know how many corny lines you'd have heard if you was the Roach?
But that's why I did it.
Cockroach. You know, I see Mexicans lighting you up.
Fuck, man.
Cockroach. Go ahead. All right, I like that. But was you a roach that can fly?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so there was Pretty Boy Floyd. Maybe the evolved version of me comes out with wings. He has wings.
You're a Pokemon. Oh, why they have like Pokemons as roaches?
Yep. Roachu, not Raichu. Roachu.
I like that. Appeal to the Asian crowd. I love that.
Roachu.
Yeah, man. And now we can go fight in Manila.
I love that.
That's Pokemon
I
Yellow.
also like the idea of you coming out in wings and kind of throwing your opponent off.
Yeah.
And the antennas.
Like real cute. And then he's like, "Well, I don't know what to do with this."
But that nigga, for some reason, that nigga whoop your ass though. Like, man, damn, the Roach. He be trying to kill people. Like
gutter.
Because you know what happens when
because he's gutter.
Yeah. You know what happens when the lights come on?
Hey, it's gonna be my promoter, by the way, man.
Av is
the gutter king.
The
gutter king.
LC's the vision. You know what happens when the lights come on and the roaches? They scatter. So they ain't gonna hit you. They ain't gonna hit you. You always constantly moving.
He's still dissing me this whole podcast.
No,
I do see a lot of holes in the name. Like there's more disses than there are benefits. I feel like we gotta come up with a new one. If I'm your manager, we gotta find a new one.
That's what makes it so funny.
We're giving them too much to work with.
You get down, your coach will be like, "Hey, play dead." No, play dead. It's the 10-second
He
count.
get knocked out like this.
I can see him on Sports Center right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
I ain't never seen a nigga get knocked out like this. Yeah.
Hey, exactly. Because when you get knocked out, the last thing you remember is what you was doing. So I seen some people get knocked out and they still fighting. But it's like, oh, that's your signature of how you get knocked out.
For real?
Yeah, you just gotta continue to fight.
I definitely ain't going in and get knocked out. but that would make people want to knock y'all even more, just so they could say shit like that.
Like, yeah, that Roach dude, I knocked his ass out.
I would have a press conference just to say that I'm changing my name.
So what now? Oh, okay. So all right. So look, you had a career with the Roach. Now what you about to evolve to? So you already like, let's just say you like 22-6. Right, you was like, no, is this not working?
22-6.
Yeah, go ahead. I know, because listen, come on, 6 roaches in one house. Look, so
what are you talking about?
So now this is your press conference. Go ahead. So this is we got the Jamar, the Roach neighbors, ladies and gentlemen, 22-6.
Hi, I called this press conference today.
Yeah.
Just to let everybody know, my name's not the Roach anymore.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Damn, man.
Well, no, I switched it, man, because you know I'm at the latter part of my career now, so I'm doing a different thing.
Bro, I just bought some spray.
Oh, but you're gonna love this.
Okay.
It's
Man, I don't know about this one, Jamar. You the Roach.
No.
The Roach.
No. Allow me to evolve. Okay. So I am no longer the Roach.
Yeah.
I am now Jamar.
You need time to think about it
before the press conference. He just thought I'm going to change my name and wing it.
Because roaches don't have strategy.
We do. We talked about this in our meetings. Come on, I'm your manager. We talked about this.
I remember the name. Okay.
Oh, I like this because roaches go off the fly. Go ahead.
It's Jamar the Juice.
Oh, I like that.
Neighbors.
Oh,
yeah.
But nah, that's whack.
But now
no, because I got the juice now.
But now
No.
you're kind of insinuating that you're on steroids.
And you OJ.
But I'm on steroids.
Okay, this is the truth.
All right.
Then you're the truth.
But, now me and Earl Smith got
I got the truth juice. I like that. Okay, you Powerade.
Okay, I'll come back to you guys next week for the new press conference when I nailed out a name. But it's not the Roach anymore. Anybody call me the Roach, we'll get sued.
Why did you go in that press conference sound like Tyson?
That's my press conference voice. Voice.
The Roach had a lisp this whole time. God.
How confusing was it? Probably the first guy he fought.
Yeah.
And he's, hey man, how you doing? And you're like, this guy's
This not Tyson.
gonna
This not
mess me
Tyson.
up.
Hell yeah. You got a
He's been the
lisp.
same size since he was 14.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just 240,
Just big.
sick, like 5'11".
From Catskill,
5'10".
New York.
That
Catskill.
was crazy.
Have you ever been there?
No.
Have you?
Nah.
I heard
Have
it's
you?
rough.
No,
He's from the rough town, right?
Yeah, I guess so. That was fun. I like that. Wait, you got another question? Or you just read?
I got a million questions, dude.
All right.
Oh, can we get back just for a second to the street fighting recommendations?
Okay.
Because I really want to know this. This is good. Like you guys are fighters, so there's a level of like, what would I do if I was trying, but this guy would not let up and he was coming at me? Like, what's a good way to like end it quick, get away scot free?
I threw it to him and he said weapons. What?
That was but no weapons. Like I'm at a bar, I'm minding my own business.
Yeah.
He knocks into me with the drink. I go, "Oh, we good?" And he goes, "Oh, fuck you!" And he's ready to go. What's the first thing you do?
You have to hit first.
Grab a bottle, break it, and then fucking and then you could either like poke him like that, or you can just break the bottle over his head.
Okay.
That's a bar fight.
All right, I like
a
that.
movie.
You know, I don't want because he may try to pick up a bottle and try to hit you with it.
Okay.
I'm always thinking like, oh, go ahead.
Okay, no,
I'm always thinking like, yo, man, like what I'm gonna do to him, he may try to do to me.
Do you ever think about the possibility of like, though, after this is over, how it ends is how I get prosecuted. So like, if you slash someone with a bottle, right, you could go to jail for a long time because you killed someone.
He was defending himself.
But you gotta, but like,
Malik
you know
is
what I'm
now
saying?
my lawyer.
Yeah.
As opposed to like being like, okay, I'm gonna punch the guy. At least I'll get him away from me. But if I'm a weapon, now I'm like,
what if you have a mask?
liable.
What if are you fighting with a mask on? Because the LA mandate, a mask mandate. So again,
Okay.
they don't have his whole full face. They don't know. And did you play with credit card or cash at the bar? Did you have cash or credit
It
card?
was cash.
Okay, good. So they don't
know who you are.
Exactly. So he could kill someone.
Can just be on the run. All right. And all the friends who were there, like, I don't know.
I'm over here pleading the fifth.
Oh, I got you. I'm the lawyer. We're gathered here today, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, that's your lawyer voice?
Yeah.
Well, I gathered here today. You're like, I don't trust the guy.
That's my press conference voice. How you gonna take my press conference
Well, I
voice?
liked it and I took it.
Go on.
I became Carlton.
Do the lisp.
Okay, here we go. We're gathered here today. Well, I sound like Manny now. We're gathered here today because I'm here to prove that man killed someone Now, I'm going to ask you
He
a couple
said he here to prove that man killed somebody.
He's your lawyer. He's like, sorry, I got confused.
I'm sorry. I crossed a little bit, though. I don't know.
I hate Charlo right now.
Charlo.
You like him?
I hate Charlo. Yeah. We're done. Let's get to the fights this weekend. Charlo versus Castano. Do you want to talk about the undercard? Because there was a couple of robberies before that fight.
What'd you see?
My guy, Halim. Oh, no, not Halim. Oh, man.
Oh, Halim versus that Jamaican guy?
Yeah. No. The Jamaican guy was named Halim, bro.
That fight was
But tell them what you thought about it, and I get to that.
It was whatever.
Ev, did you see the fight or you was working?
I don't see a future for any of them niggas.
Damn.
But for them two guys. But you know, I could be like how Logan Paul said there's no future for Lil Baby, and then next thing you know, Lil Baby's Lil Baby. So.
How did you feel when Logan Paul told us that Lil Baby is not going to be around next year?
I mean, I didn't feel anything.
Okay. You know why? I didn't feel anything as well because those opinions don't even matter to me.
I was like,
this is hip hop. This is rap. I love his flow. But Halim, you're right. They robbed my man.
The Jamaican dude,
the Jamaican guy versus Vidal. Vidal.
Yeah.
Clearly, he won that fight.
Yeah, it was super close. I mean, they're gonna give it to the dude who looks the most marketable, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's why. It's politics.
What do I
know? And the guy who's heavily favored. But then we get to the co-main event. You got your boy Rollie.
This nigga Rollie, man.
Rollie.
What'd you think about the fight, Malik?
I thought the fight, he wasn't fighting anyone. The guy was a late replacement for the guy he was supposed to fight. And the guy he fought was a southpaw. They said his heaviest, his most, the biggest challenge of his career, which it wasn't. And Rollie went in there and just did dirty shit, elbowed him. If a guy, southpaw, you allowed Rollie to just mess over you like that, it was some hood shit, street shit. He wasn't fighting. He elbowed him. The ref took a point, kept grabbing him, throwing him down. If a guy shoved me, you got to kick him in his nuts after that. You have to. You got, real talk. If he's fighting dirty, you got to kick him in his nuts. And he's like, no. And then as soon as he point, and then you got to get one of these off. So when the bell rings, you got to act like, I was throwing a combination. And just you think you're about to stop when the ref says time and jump in there. You got to go over the ref arm. Hit him, clock him. Because he was doing dirty shit to him. So you have to when someone is dirty, you got to get dirty back. Yeah. Why? You don't agree?
No, for sure.
Okay. So what are your takes on it? But Rollie got the job done. He got him out there in the 7th round.
God. Why?
Why you sound disappointed?
Because it's I don't understand Rollie. I do not understand.
You sound like his trainer.
I do not understand Rollie.
Man, I love this,
he's interesting. He's interesting, but I'm up to can he fight?
Yeah, no, he can't fight.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
I'm training for Rollie. Hey, let it be known, I'm fighting Rollie next. We are hashtag. Yeah, bro. I'm tired of this
on the
shit.
rooftop.
On a rooftop, and we'll have Evan promoted.
Okay.
And we'll fight for the name. For the name. Who's the real Rollie boy?
Oh shit,
bro! Who's the real Rollie?
He gonna bring his belts and then
bring the
somebody gonna bring your watch. Somebody gonna carry like that.
Now I'm gonna have the Rollie in a belt. Not even like a championship belt. I'm having like a real belt from J.C. Penney's. Yeah, I'm. Cause it just shows you
what is he doing. How's he gonna finish this 135 division,
bro? It just shows you how power is when guys depend on power and it doesn't work in the first round or the second round, and you get to that third, fourth, and fifth, you realize skill pay the bills. So you don't have any skills, and you depending on power throughout all your 13 fights, and now you get up there, you calling out Tank Davis with no skills. Bro, you're going to die. It doesn't make any sense. If he was in there with a real fighter, all those little long, weak jabs, he came over the top. And I'm not going to tell him my strategy because, when we spar, whenever, you ready, Rollie. I'm in wild card now training.
I heard he coming out here, man.
Oh, I'm in wild card training.
I'm
in wild card training. 4 rounds.
Okay.
Only 4. That's all I need is 4. 4 rounds.
All he need is 4.
No,
Rollie?
that's all I want to go. 4 rounds.
That's as far as he want to take it.
Nah, well, we can take it whatever. I mean, 4 rounds. He put his belt up, right? We'll put up what $300, and I guarantee you, I get the better of him in 4 rounds. Market guaranteed it. Like, put it on this timestamp. I'm calling out Romero, Rollie Romero, for the real Rollie boy. And if I win,
okay,
he's not the real Rollie anymore.
So what should he change his name to?
Rodriguez.
Swift. Oh. He's the ghost. Or something like, I don't know.
That is something fast, slow ass.
I can't believe, because he looked great against Avery Sparrow. And Avery Sparrow is a good, but that's the fight that he had before.
And he knocked his lip off.
Yeah, and he looked good. I was like, oh fuck, Rollie's getting like way better and shit. And then he came in here and I don't know.
You know, he blew up on social media when he fought Ryan Garcia.
Right, you were here.
I was there at the gym.
At the gym.
Yeah. And it was Ryan Garcia. You know, that's how you get made in sparring. Like, if someone beats you in sparring and you have a big name like Ryan Garcia who's not really tested like that, like this guy who trained in his garage with his cousin and blew up on social media, and you go to a real gym like Floyd's, and I'm like, everyone, like, all the dogs came out. It's like, they hungry, the bloodhounds. Everyone was like, I wanted work. I mean, I was doing comedy. I ain't been boxed in months. I was like, shit, I want to glove up.
Yeah.
So Rollie got picked, and you knew Ryan was filming for social media content, but it didn't go as he planned, because it was like, he was getting cracked because Ryan Garcia doesn't move his head, no head movement. So he got cracked. Rollie blew up. Now Rollie he signed to Floyd Mayweather after that, and now I think he's not with Floyd anymore.
He not?
I don't think so. I could be wrong though. We got to fact check that, but I don't think so. I just think he's with PBC.
Oh, because I didn't know that Mayweather. I didn't know that he promotes Charlo.
He promoted that fight.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't see. I saw it on his Instagram page, but I didn't see like Mayweather Promotions at the bottom of the ring. I think. I just think the Charlos are with Al Heyman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so okay. PBC is always going to be with Al Heyman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's different though. Like, you have Showtime pay-per-view, and then / Mayweather Promotions, and then you have PBC on Fox. So it's different. Like, Manny Pacquiao's with PBC, Earl Spencer's with PBC, but that fight is not on Showtime pay-per-view. It's going to be on Fox pay-per-view, if that makes sense.
Rollie is trash.
Okay, well, we came to that conclusion. Now then we go to the main. But I'm being so serious.
I know.
4 rounds, any time of the day. We set it up. 4 rounds, Rollie, and we can film it behind the scenes. And if I get, which I won't, you know what I mean? He get the better of me. He can keep the watch, keep the name, keep the watch. I'll change my name to something else. I'll call myself Malik. Thought he was Fast Bazille.
Thought he was Fast Bazille, and that shit rhyme.
That shit is.
Thought it was Fast Bazille.
Malik the Nissan Bazille.
Something that's slow. Hell yeah.
And that nigga, the Castano, it wasn't about, in that fight, it wasn't even about what Castano did. It was about what Charlo didn't do.
Correct, boy. That boy talking. Let that brother preach.
Yeah. Who's the heavyweight who said, I don't know boxing? Yeah.
Shout out to Hassim.
Yeah. Nassim Hamed, whatever his name is. Yeah, man, but it was about that. It was like, well, why isn't he? Apparently, he had like shoulder, some type of shoulder injury or whatever.
Did you see it poking out?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So it's like I ain't one of them dudes to be like, nah, man, those are excuses. I'm like,
no,
man.
My pops said that.
Yeah, like, no, man, if you're hurt or whatever, it's like, I mean, I thought it's dope enough for you to go in there and fight for the undisputed and to come out with a draw. That's kind of dope-ish. That's respectable.
Yes. Well, I watched it with my pops. I judged the fight. We both judged the fight the same. A draw. There's no way you should have Charlo winning. It's 6-6 clearly. Now, you can make an argument for some rounds like, okay, Castano, he won those rounds.
Yeah.
Right.
But that nigga, he like one of them niggas, he try to rally at the end to try to steal the rounds. He like
is that
stealing
strategy?
the rounds.
Come on, Roach. Is that strategy or not?
It's definitely strategy for sure. But I'm like,
you might not
that doesn't deserve the undisputed all the belts.
It doesn't. But if a guy accumulate enough rounds in the bank and he did that like a couple of like 6-7 rounds, he won. It's his strategy.
Yeah.
If Evan and we fight for a minute. I'm like, I'm hitting him with flush. Like, not really even flush. Like, I'm doing more than what Evan is doing. And then Evan, for the last, like, 15 or 30 or 45 seconds, just start hitting me on the ropes with flush shots. Who are the judges going to remember? My little stuff in the beginning of the round? Or are they going to remember what Evan did for 45 seconds that looked like the shit hurt?
Yeah.
So, again, if it's a strategy or not, it's smart. Like, I'm just going to coast because he's going to throw this little bullshit. And I'm going to just I'm explode at the end of the round. It's kind of like with your rage. Like, man, this dude trying to kill me. I'm going to switch.
Yeah.
So you can't get mad. I don't get mad. And Charlo, I'm mad at Charlo. Charlo had him hurt the second round. Didn't finish him. Then he had him hurt in the 10th round. And didn't finish him. No. He had him hurt. He listen, if that was Earl Spence, do you think the old boy would have walked out there alive?
No.
Okay.
You know why? Because Errol Spence knows how to go to the body. This nigga Charlo was just head hunting the whole fucking time. Like when he had him hurt, it's like hit that nigga, but confusing.
Yo,
like,
Earl Spence know how when he gets you hurt, he doesn't smother his punches. You saw Charlo when he got him hurt in the 10th round, and he's like, "Oh, I got him hurt." He threw a hook, and then when he threw him the hook, boy was already on the ropes. He smothered himself to the point I can hold Charlo. Right? And then the ref tried to break it up. He was like, He like literally, it was like a 15. Yeah, it's 15 second. He was still hurt. So he's moving around, hobbling. Charlo was like, I'm gonna get him, winging punches. No strategy behind to take someone out.
He get wild and like ugly. It's like ugly. It's like some street fight shit.
I was just about to say, it doesn't look like Deontay Wilder when he gets someo's hurt. And you undisputed champion? No, there's too many mistakes. So it's either you had a draw or Castano winning.
Yeah.
Simple as that, and you got to blame Charlo. That's why I was so frustrated.
They should run it back for sure, and I think they will.
I don't like. And again, you could just tell someone's spirit at the end of the fight, right? When they interview
Charlo's usually like barking.
Barking. What did he say? He say, my guy Jim Gray. No, was it Jim Gray? Yeah, Jim Gray.
The guy with the white hair.
Yeah.
Always, yeah.
He asked him, and he was like, simple as this, like, look. Do you want a rematch? Charlo was like, well, I gotta go, back to my team, my great team, Al Heyman and my coach, and we should see, we'll go from there. He goes, wait, you want to run it back for all the belts? He was like, yeah, that's my destiny. That's my destiny. So yeah, you want to run it back. You want to have a rematch. Yeah, if, we can get everything worked out with the team. It was no definite answer. You go to Castano. Simple question. You want to run it back? Hell yeah, I want to whip that motherfucker out. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell a winner from a loser. Like he got hurt. He hurt Charlo in that 3rd round. Charlo threw every strategy that him and Coach James worked on out the window.
He gets sloppy.
Sloppy.
He's strong as fuck though, so maybe they try to rely on that and shit like that. Because I've seen a few of Charlo fights where like I think he was losing the Hatley fight or some shit. He was losing. Yeah, he was losing like one of them fights, and then he hit people so weird. Like it always looked like a lucky. It always like a lucky punch.
Well, he knocked him out with the overhand right.
Yeah, he caught him at like some weird angle, whatever, and it was like boom or whatever.
He dove into the ropes. Yeah,
and then I seen him also like hit what's the boy John Jackson or whatever,
the tall guy,
John David Jackson with the braids or whatever, a junior with the braids.
The braids
way back
there, way before who?
Yeah, a black kid, skinny. Or whatever, but he was whooping his ass. He was whooping Charlo's ass before Charlo hit him weird. It was like some weird shit like this. Like we made like scrape the eye and shit like that. And oh boy, it was like damn, like I don't know how but he always get weird ass knockouts like that. Like that's how his knockouts happen. Like the Rosario fight. I mean and shit.
It's like to that, the body. Yeah, it was like weird.
It's like that was random.
Yeah,
I
thought it was I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was like a dive. I thought it was a fluke.
Yeah. The dopest one was that Lubin shit.
Oh man, that one punch. Yeah,
that's my favorite knockout.
Yeah, he was like the Roach.
Yeah,
Lubin was on his back still. I was like, he took Lubin the rope, Eric the Roach Lubin.
Fuck, I don't know, man.
Hey, it was a lot of. I'm mad at PBC because they're in San Antonio, right? Plenty of beautiful women in San Antonio, in Texas. Period. The ring card women was awful. They look like they chose them from the crowd. Like they were understaffed. Like you in a concession stand. We need you to in a bikini. And I was like,
bro, they didn't even get her a bikini. They was just, hey, just take off your bra. Just come here in your bra when you're paying us.
They had one girl on with a waist trainer. I was like, get this girl up out of here. Come here. She can't hold. She can't hold up.
She holding the 6 upside down. This is the 9th round. What are you doing?
She didn't have the 6. Confusing the fighters. This one girl had on a fitted cap. I was like, get this girl she
looking like Avril Lavigne and shit.
oh man, well that's been another episode of Cutting Weight with Malik B. The Roach. Jamar, the Roach neighbors. You want one more question?
Ask you a question.
One more question. The Roach.
Wait, I gotta ask you a question.
All right, go ahead. The Roach.
Okay.
Hold on. We'll do this. The Roach final thoughts. Go.
Okay.
Do we need to turn the light off?
Hey, bro. Who you got out of Usyk and Joshua?
Oh, okay. This is what we were talking about before the podcast. I was all respect to Joshua for taking this fight. Mm-hmm. I don't really like Joshua like that, and I know you hate Joshua.
I don't hate anybody. I respect anybody who gets in that ring. There it is. And do what they got to do.
Wait, where were we at? Like an hour?
Hey, shout out to Chamba Boxing or whatever who gave me this beautiful apparel.
Okay.
Anyway, but go ahead.
Usyk, that's a tough opponent. It's not a walk in the park for him. I
feel like if he didn't finish Weatherspoon and he didn't finish Chisora, I don't know how you're gonna finish Anthony Joshua.
That's a great point.
Yeah, who's that heavyweight who say I don't know what I'm talking about?
Well, again, maybe I don't know. Half the time I don't know what I'm talking about.
And Canelo and them finally signed that.
Caleb Plant.
Yeah,
you know what? We reached out to Caleb Plant a couple of times, and he said he gonna get back with us. And I know what that mean in boxing terms, bro. Forget your podcast. So you know what? Forget your fight, Caleb. No.
Hey, somebody was like, man, that's somebody was like, that nigga Caleb is scared shitless.
Oh, of Canelo? Nah, one thing about Caleb, dog, he's a dog.
He not scared?
Bro, in Floyd, I met him in Floyd's briefly, and he was sparring my guy, my stablemate. You know, in boxing we had like a little stablemate, and he was like, bro, look, this your guy? And then my other homie, Marcellus, who had a knockout victory this week, congratulations.
Marcellus Wilder?
Wait, seriously, hold on.
Deontay Wilder, brother?
No, hell no. I thought she was like, hey, bro, you seen it? Nah, yo, Marcellus had this fight in St. Louis, and it was so hood that hopefully we can just play this video on screen. It was so hood that when a guy hit, so remember I told you got to get dirty with Rollie?
Yeah.
So this guy hit old boy after the bell, like 2 boxes. So he hit him after the bell.
Yeah.
The guy's cornerman jumped in the ring and started fighting the guy who hit him late behind the bell. What? So when the other guy, so you have people rushing down from the stands into the ring, and it looked like a Royal Rumble. And I was like, that fight was lit. So they cleared it out for my guy, Marcellus, who was headlining, and he knocked this guy out in like 45 seconds. It was lit. But what was I going with that?
You said something about Caleb Plant.
Oh, Caleb Plant is a dog. So he was showing me the video of my guy getting he was not beating the shit out of him. And my guy was a dog.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Caleb. And he was like, bro, if you want that work, tell him I give it to him again. I was like, damn, Caleb, hold on, I just met you. I'm gonna ride with my dog. That's how I am. I'm like, bro, I guarantee you he had an off night. He was like, all right, bet. Go get him. I called my boy up. I was like, hey, bro, and he, started talking crazy. And I'm like, bro, nah, bro, come to the gym. He was like, nah, bro, he got it. I was like, oh, shit. Caleb was like, bro, I mean, listen, anybody you want from me, you got,
Well, Caleb, I'm sorry for saying that you're scared shitless. I'm very sorry. I didn't know that you were like that, my dog.
Bro, he's a dog, bro. I respect Caleb. He's a beast. Shout out to Caleb Sweet Hands Plant. That's another guy who need a
Sweet Hands?
Yeah. I don't like that. He needed a better nickname. Because he cool. He like, I was like Caleb White Chocolate Plant.
But do you think that he can knock out Canelo Alvarez?
Nah, he's not gonna. No one's gonna knock Canelo out. Can he outbox him? That's a tough task. I'm not saying it can't be done, but that's Canelo.
Go ahead.
The
thing I know about Caleb is that nigga, it looked like he get tired during, and somebody brought this up too, but I noticed it too. It looked like he get tired during like the championship rounds, like 11, 12 or whatever. Like he looked like, God damn, I'm still fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, I love when people say that.
Watch the Uskadagi fight.
I love when people
and the Caleb Truex fight.
I love when people say this. Go watch Triple G versus Canelo in those later rounds. He gets tired. He gets winded. Who won? Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
When last time he been to a full 12 rounder? You gotta go. You gotta go all the way. No, he knocked out Kovalov.
Daniel Jacobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But was that after the second Triple G fight? I think that was before.
Oh no.
But look how long you got to think back of Canelo fighting a whole full 12. I don't think he's going to stop Caleb. Caleb is too much of a dog to get knocked out. Yeah. Unless he catch Caleb with something like solid, which I don't see. But Canelo has that. He bring that pressure.
Canelo is extreme. I mean, Caleb is extremely elusive though too. For sure, right?
Yeah. He has to. Well, this fight. This is of course, obviously his biggest fights of his career. But he has to add certain things to his repertoire now.
Like what?
Like that uppercut. Mm-hmm. That uppercut. You have to throw the uppercut against Canelo. But don't just throw it out there like Tank Davis. He's not that fast. You got to throw the jab, then lean one. Because Canelo does a lot of head movement. So you got to catch him, like set him up with the uppercut. You can't throw it out there. You got to keep throwing it to his head. Keep missing. And then once he get Canelo get comfortable, then he'll slip. And you time that head movement and then boom, shoot that uppercut up the straight through the middle and come back with the hook. You have to put combinations and punches together with Canelo. You're not just about to walk over and just win. The judges are against you. So let's just get that out the way. You're not winning on the scorecards. You have to set something up with Canelo. Combinations, set a trap, multiple traps for Canelo.
Certain things I know about Canelo too is like, all right, look, can I beat him? Probably not. Maybe if I'm angry enough in the first round and my temper get the best of me.
Okay. We would love to see that. The Roach has made another.
No, man, I got a comedy show tonight, man. I do comedy.
Okay, go ahead, Coach.
Bro, he do this thing where that little fake out where he go like this. And then he throw like the it's like a.
I know what you go ahead. I know you're talking about. Go ahead, but demonstrate anyway. Demonstrate anyway.
Okay. I'll show you what it looked like.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it looked like this. It's a feint. Yeah. So he goes.
So he feint.
You thought that was gonna do this, and he throw this shit to the body. But this shit always be open. Mm-hmm. But this shit always be like out here and shit like that. I'm about to like, yo. I'm like a fast nigga like Caleb. Can it just be like ain't that like a jab like right there or some shit like that and out the way? Mm-hmm. Or I don't fucking know like how he would. Or that uppercut that you was fucking talking about when his face is just right there doing this shit.
Mm-hmm. So you assess to your opponent. You was like, oh, so I can get away with this. So I don't think I guarantee you won't see Canelo doing that against Caleb Plant.
Why? Because I just gave it away?
Yeah, that's one. Because, clearly Canelo is watching this podcast.
Canelo always watches this podcast.
Hell yeah. He already know we know shit about boxing. And two, Caleb Plant is the fastest opponents he fought since. I mean, would you consider Smith a faster guy than Caleb Plant? I don't think so.
Callum Smith?
Yeah. No. I'm sorry. Who
Billy Joe Saunders?
Billy Joe Saunders.
No. I think Caleb is way faster. And I think he has way better timing.
Yeah. So you got to go like way,
Lara.
Yeah. And honestly, Laura, you can make it a argument with Trout and all those guys that Canelo kind of lost.
No, he didn't lose to Trout.
Okay, all right.
You thought he did?
Yeah, I did. Honestly,
because he knocked him out. Because he knocked him down in the 7th round.
I had it 114 to what 111.
Oh,
something like that.
Well, but that Lara fight was even closer.
Well, I thought Trout. If his interview, he wasn't mad. He was like, "Yeah, he beat me." That was stupid. But that's a super fight. And thank y'all so much. Please like and subscribe.